So a couple of weeks ago, it was school holidays here in Johannesburg, and my daughter Hannah comes up to me on day 2 of the school holidays and says, "Dad, I'm bored." Day 2. This is day 2 of a holiday. How could you be bored on day 2? But I said to her, okay, well, Han, why don't you go and find yourself something to do? You know, climb a tree like when I was a kid, or go and break a window or something like, not really break a window. Do a puzzle, read a book. Anyway, she finds herself a puzzle. And she finishes this puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. Now, I'm the kind of guy who needs like a 2-piece puzzle and then I'm good. She gets this 500-piece puzzle and she finishes it in about 3 or 4 minutes, and she walks out, she says, "Okay, I'm done." I'm like, "What do you mean you're done?" She says, "I'm done." So I said, "Well, how does it look?" She said, "It looks fantastic, but I'm not quite finished because there's a piece missing." And I thought to myself, how often in life do we say we're done, but we're not quite finished because there are pieces of our lives that are missing? And I looked at this puzzle, and it was one of the outlying pieces, and that's how we always start puzzles. We start with the edges first, and we start with the corners first, and we have a look at the box, what the final product would look like. Life doesn't come with a picture on a box to say, hey, listen, this is what the ultimate final image is going to look like. We've got to try and fit the pieces of the puzzle together, and sometimes there are going to be pieces that are missing, but we shouldn't be focusing on what's missing. Let's focus on the big picture. Let's focus on the whole thing. So what if we started building our lives from the inside out instead of worrying about starting from the outside in? We always worry about the border, the edges, those corners. We've got to have everything absolutely perfect in order to get the bigger picture. I think we should start looking at building the pieces of our puzzles, our lives, from the inside out versus the outside in. What are the pictures that we're focusing on? What are those little pieces, those values that we're supposed to be putting into our lives? Let's focus on the whole big picture on the inside versus just focusing on what's missing on the outside.